here's Brody Brazil.
Through my personal and work life, I've obviously made a lot of road trips. Travel just comes with the nature of this job. And hey, while I'm here on a road trip right now, I thought I would share 5 hotel room hacks. Because let's be honest, some people are better than this than others. And I've learned a few things across the way. I'll also tell you that when you do a road trip with multiple city stops, it gets quite disjointing by city number 2 or 3, 2 days here, 3 days there. You wake up in your hotel room, you don't even know what city you're in. You are that discombobulated. So I want to try and help and slow things down. Here are some of the best things that I've learned over the years. Okay, number 1, you know that do not disturb sign that's on the inside of your room as soon as you walk in for the first time? Just go ahead and immediately put that on the outside when you shut the door, because it's going to save you like the next morning or the next afternoon in the moment you least expected it, when somebody knocks on the door for room service or housekeeping or whatever, and you just weren't ready for it in the moment. Or in my case, a lot of times it's your afternoon nap that gets interrupted by somebody trying to gain entry into the room. So unless you were expecting somebody, unless there's a reason not to do it, it's one of the first things I always do is put that do not disturb sign on the outside of the door. Another thing I do pretty much upon arrival is iron everything that needs it. Iron everything that I might wear in the next couple days or nights at this city stop. Now, I do this because it's the last thing I want to be thinking about or worrying about when I need a shirt. And especially if I need a specific shirt or piece of clothing to go on camera and it's the only option, it's the last thing I want to have to do is break out the ironing board, turn on the iron, try and rush through something. A lot of times when you arrive at the city, you have a moment or two to decompress and to breathe and to slow down. And quite honestly, ironing actually does that for me. So steam it up, iron up everything you need to, hang it up so that it's ready to go. I've learned that is a much better trick than to try and do things one by one. Just do 3 or 4 shirts that you need right from the start. You don't have to worry about that again your entire stay. Okay, but let's say you can't iron everything, like for example, this work shirt that's made out of synthetic material, or like a jacket or a sport coat. You have to steam those, but you don't have a steamer here at your hotel room, do you? Oh yes, you do. Hang it up in the shower, turn the temperature all the way hot, shut the door to the bathroom, wait about 5 minutes, and when you come back in, your garment will be as good as it gets. Now, this does not match the level of a professional steamer or getting something pressed, but in a pinch, this does a tremendous job. If you can't touch it with an iron and it's really wrinkly, yeah, give it 5 minutes in the shower at the hottest water temperature, generate as much steam as you can, and I guarantee you will notice a difference. Okay, at number 4, one of my longest standing hotel room hacks. You know when you check in and they give you that little paper envelope with hotel key cards in it? And it's got the room number on it, always, right? It's the last thing they do when they check you in. Here's your room number, here you go. So, especially on these multi-city trips, you forget what room you're in. Wait, was that 414 this trip, or 628 last trip, or 211, or 1328, or 1545-12, whatever. Like, it's a lot of numbers, and you remember them quickly, but you also forget them quickly. So what I do is actually take that envelope, I rip the front piece off that's got the room number on it, I put that in my wallet with the key card. I do this because, hypothetically, you're out after dinner, you've enjoyed a few adult beverages, and you get back to the hotel and it is the worst feeling that you can't even remember what your room is, what number it is. And you don't want to go knocking on doors or trying key card room after room. And you also don't really want to go to the front desk and say, "Hi, this is me. Where's my room? I forgot." It's not a good look. So do yourself the favor, rip off that little piece, put that in your wallet with your key card. And then lastly, this kind of goes with the theme of closing out the video, going to bed. When you do that, close all of the blackout curtains in your hotel room. Now, whether it's the first day and you've just arrived and you don't know where the sun is going to rise or what reflections might happen or what else might be going on outside when you wake up, it's just the smart thing to do. Close those blackout curtains when you go to bed. It's the last thing you want, that you were banking on getting 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep, and then 5 hours in, something interrupted you because it was bright or even noisy, or something outside was a huge distraction to your sleep. So every hotel room has blackout curtains for a reason. Great for taking naps in the midday if you need that. But certainly at the very least at night, shut those and make sure that there's no way for light to come in so that you can get the full sleep that your body needs on the road. Okay, so those are my 5 hotel room hacks. Maybe you do some of the same things already. Maybe you learned something new. Let me know in the comments section below. Did I miss anything? Do you have any good hotel room hacks to share here on YouTube?